Greetings, I'm KatherineOfSky, and I was going to say I hope to make your day refreshingly Swedish, and I can now say that again. Oh my gosh. If you weren't aware, over the past few days, over the past week, I've had a thing adding to my stress level. YouTube randomly decided to delete 3 of my channels. One of them, which is dear to my heart, was Refreshingly Swedish. They deleted that one. They also deleted my Emma Tales, which was a channel for my children's books, which had exactly 1 stream on it, which was very, friendly, family friendly, as all of my content is. And then they also deleted my voiceover channel, and it was like horrible because they give you a way to appeal. And once you appeal, they reject it, of course. A real person doesn't even read it. I'm quite sure a real person doesn't even look at it, because anyone looking at my channels would see that I am not engaging in spam and deceptive practices and scams. It's like, what are you smoking, YouTube? What's going on? And I was kind of left with nothing else to do. I guess the last recourse that I could have taken was to file an information thing. As a European citizen, I have the right to know exactly why this happened. I didn't get to that far because overnight, one of our viewers here, and I'm not going to call him out because I don't want him to get flooded with messages and stuff, but huge thank you to that person who works at Google, who offered to put in a support ticket for me internally in Google. And today they restored my channel. Also, Dolan Darkest made a video about my saga. I was so shocked. I was like, wow, okay, this is great. But he's really funny. You should check. I'll put the link to his video in the description. He's really funny. And it's insane. I do feel like the problem with YouTube, you cannot talk to a real person if your life depended on it. And a lot of our lives do depend on it. Can you imagine going to a workplace and you're not allowed, like if you miss your paycheck, you're not allowed to talk to anybody about it? Like what? Like that shouldn't even be allowed. I find that outrageous. Because YouTube is a primary income for a lot of people, and I don't have the millions and billions of subscribers that would allow me to talk to a real person. People with those kind of subscriber numbers, they have a real person on a button. But I don't. I have what YouTube considers to be a small channel. Even, my gaming channel is a small channel. So either we grow our sub numbers, which I wouldn't mind. Tell all your friends and family, by the way. Or we have to find other ways. But anyway, they did end up restoring all 3 channels with oh, by the way, your channels did not violate our things. We've restored them. Thanks. Goodbye. Thanks, YouTube. I don't have to tell you, I really didn't need this stress. But anyway, that was the saga. I'm just glad that they are restored. I will have more content coming on those channels soon. In other news, I thought I would also explain how my work process has been, because I think people might have an impression, and I need to fix that because I think the impression might be wrong. I see a lot of people saying, I'm glad you're feeling better, looking forward to more content, that kind of thing. And that's a lovely message, but it implies actually feeling better. So the way things are working for me right now is that it takes me a very long time to feel up enough, as in like energetic enough to make really good content for you, like, be my typical KoS kind of happy self and do stuff. Because I do feel exhausted, like horribly exhausted, and the brain mud is real and it's thick and horrible. So when I do get that kind of mood, the first thing I want to do is make a video for you. I really do, because I want to share with you stuff that I find out and stuff about games. So I make a video, and before I even hit stop recording, I feel it. I feel the mud brain kicking in. It's like a big, heavy elephant sitting on your head. And it's so hard to describe, because you have this just general feeling of malaise and horribleness and ickiness, and you can't think and you can't anything, and your head hurts to a cry level of pain. Now, I've spent my whole life not crying, so I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, I'm going to not cry. I'm not going to cry. I don't know, whatever. Humor. Anyway, but so then this state of mud brain lasts from 7 to 11 days. So when I make a video, I'm not actually getting better. I'm initiating another wave of being worse. But, I want to create things. My doctors have said I should try to create things. But, every time I do, it's kind of like I need to step back a little bit, maybe make a shorter episode. So actually, my occupational therapist brought me a timer. This is quite cute, because it's got even like little dots for every 3 minutes. But it'll do like 4 different settings: 15 minutes, 30, 45, 60, and it will ring. I put it on very quiet, and it also vibrates, so I can hear it. I can see it. That's kind of cool. I just put it on my desk and I can see it. And so anyway, so we're gonna try making 15-minute episodes, and that might help. I will be very straight with you. The Factorio episode just about did me in. And I hate that, because Factorio is my favorite game of all time. I'm going to try to practice and play more offline, off camera, so that maybe I can build up a tolerance. But the reality is that the amount of thinking required in Factorio, combined with the thinking required to make a video and the narration and all of those high level brain activity things, is just too much for my poor brain. I need an ice pack for my brain. So it's just, I think it just goes to what a cool, complicated game Factorio is, but it's too much for me right now. So I'm going to try to work up some stamina, but until I do that, I will have other games coming on the channel. I have practiced many games while I've been recuperating, to try and at least do something productive. So watch for games coming soon. I've got some really cool new games, some demos, some full games. And I've played quite a few cool things. So we're going to have those, and I hope you'll check them out. And one thing that really hit home with me was how fragile the YouTube economy is, and that they can take away your channel at any time for no reason at all. Literally no reason at all. They invented a reason, but I broke no rules. I promise you that. And so if anyone is on the fence about supporting me via like Patreon, tell me what you want. Is there something I can offer you on Patreon, like exclusive videos of something, a game or a vlog or cat patting, or I don't even know, a stream, a members only stream. I don't know. If you haven't supported and you kind of need some kind of enticement, please write to me. Please let me know, either in a comment or a DM or email, whatever. Because I'd like to hear that, because I want to make, supporting me via Patreon as an attractive option as possible, because that is really what's carrying me through. Now that I have very little content on YouTube, my patrons are they're so wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So let me know. let me know if there's something that would tip the scales. And remember, you can become a patron for as little, I think the least is like $2, €2 a month. That's like a third of a cup of coffee. We're not even talking a full Starbucks here or whatever your local coffee place is. So it all adds up, and it does matter. Everything matters. And to all of my longtime patrons, members of the channel, people who randomly donate money through PayPal, thank you so much. Like from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It means the world to me, and it literally is my survival. And so I am working to get better. I had a really interesting meeting with my neuropsychologist. He's doing some testing. We did a lot of testing today about general knowledge. Like he was testing how I retrieve information that I had before the stroke, like, like stuff you learn in school. And also we had some like puzzle things where he had these cubes with different colors, red and white, and then half red, half white. And I was supposed to, it was almost like tangrams, if anyone remembers that puzzly kind of game with shapes and triangles and things. And I was supposed to recreate the pictures with the cubes. That was cool. That was really fun. And then we had some like number remembering and sorting and stuff. And that was apparently I did very well. I thought I did terribly, but he said I did really well. Which it's like, it's so crazy because apparently I passed the test 100%. And I'm thinking, but why do I feel so shit? It's like, I don't want to pass. I want to be horrible. I mean, I want the testing to show that I feel horrible. Like I didn't sleep at all last night because I have a screwed up sleep schedule. And then I was supposed to wait for FedEx, so I couldn't even take a nap. And then FedEx decided that my package is still in Paris. And it's like, oh my God, come on. I'm waiting for table legs to arrive. Nothing fancy, just table legs. But anyway, I don't know how to, I mean, I've told him my symptoms and that I feel horrendous and that I'm exhausted and hurting and hurting and hurting and hurting. And I know that he believes me. It's just the testing is like, come on, testing, show something, please. So anyway, but there will be more testing. I think I have to meet with him 5 times or 6, something like that. This was the second meeting. And he has more tests for me. So we'll see. And hopefully we can figure out, stuff. But he was very happy. 'Cause I had expressed to him, like, there was so many strokes, big strokes, that I don't know what's gone. I have no idea what I forgot. But it's looking like maybe I didn't forget anything or anything important. So there is that. Or maybe my brain just made all the connections back. I don't know. It could be. Because brains do heal that way. They do make connections to some damaged areas. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me. Again, watch this space for new content, new games. I have so many games. I don't even know what to play next. I'm really tempted to play some Timberborn because they're releasing officially into the non-experimental stable branch, the zip lines and tunnels, or the tube system, the fast travel. Get your hands on that goodness. It is fun to play. I love it. And there's a lot of other stuff coming out. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. My timer says I have less than 3 minutes left, according to that little pip. So I got to get my frozen pizza out of the oven. I'm going to have some pizza in a minute. Anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.